Humans are complex creatures. We are capable of great things and terrible things. This duality is at the heart of what it means to be human. We are a paradox, a study in contrast. We are both light and shadow, capable of immense love and unimaginable cruelty. From birth, we are driven by a need to survive. We crave nourishment, comfort, connection, and security. As we grow, so do our desires and ambitions. We develop complex emotions, beliefs, and motivations. We are capable of extraordinary acts of selflessness and sacrifice. Yet we are also prone to selfishness and greed. Human history is replete with examples of our boundless potential. We have built civilizations that have stood the test of time. We have created breathtaking works of art that inspire awe and wonder. Our capacity for innovation has led to groundbreaking discoveries in science, medicine, and technology. We have eradicated diseases, put a man on the moon, and unlocked the secrets of the human genome. These achievements speak to our intelligence, resilience, and insatiable thirst for knowledge. But our greatness is also evident in everyday acts of kindness and compassion. A helping hand offered to a stranger, a shoulder to cry on in times of need. These small acts of grace remind us of the inherent goodness within us. The human spirit is capable of overcoming incredible adversity. Yet for all our potential for good, there is a dark side to human nature. We are capable of deception, betrayal, and violence. History is replete with examples of our capacity for cruelty. Wars have been waged, atrocities committed, and innocent lives lost in the name of power, greed, or ideology. Even in our everyday lives, we see glimpses of this darker nature. Humans are unique in the animal kingdom. We possess a level of intelligence and self-awareness that sets us apart. This intelligence, combined with our capacity for language and abstract thought, has allowed us to achieve extraordinary things. Our journey began millions of years ago with our early ancestors in Africa. These early humans were driven by the same basic needs as other animals: food, water, and shelter. They lived in small groups, scavenging for sustenance and seeking protection from predators. But over time, something remarkable happened. Our ancestors began to develop tools and weapons. They learned to control fire and started to communicate more complex ideas. These early innovations marked the beginning of human civilization. The human capacity for innovation is truly remarkable. Throughout history, we have constantly sought new and better ways of doing things. From the invention of the wheel to the development of the internet, we have consistently challenged the status quo. This drive to innovate is deeply embedded in our nature. We are curious beings, constantly asking questions and seeking answers. We are problem solvers, always looking for ways to overcome obstacles and improve our lives. Consider the development of agriculture, which allowed our ancestors to transition from a nomadic lifestyle to a more settled existence, or the invention of the printing press, which democratized knowledge and fueled the Renaissance. These innovations transformed our world. Human ingenuity is not limited to technology and innovation. We have also developed complex social structures, systems of governance, and philosophical beliefs that shape our understanding of the world. From the smallest tribes to the largest empires, humans have organized themselves into societies that reflect our values, beliefs, and aspirations. We have created laws and institutions to maintain order, resolve disputes, and promote cooperation. We have developed ethical codes and moral principles to guide our behavior and shape our interactions with others. Human creativity finds its ultimate expression in art. From the earliest cave paintings to the latest digital installations, we have always sought ways to express our emotions, share our stories, and capture the beauty of the world around us. Art is a fundamental part of what makes us human. Music, dance, painting, sculpture, literature. These are just a few of the countless ways in which we give voice to our inner lives. Art allows us to communicate across time and space, connecting with people from different cultures and generations. It transcends language barriers, evoking universal emotions and experiences that resonate deeply within us. Consider the timeless appeal of a Shakespearean sonnet or the breathtaking beauty of a Van Gogh landscape. These works of art continue to move and inspire us centuries after they were created. They remind us of the power of human creativity to touch the soul. Humans are social creatures. We live in groups, large and small. We crave acceptance and belonging. This desire to fit in can lead us down a dangerous path. We start to wear masks, hiding our true selves from the world. We present a carefully curated image, designed to elicit approval, rather than reveal authenticity. We smile when we are hurting inside. We pretend to agree when we secretly disagree. We conform to social norms, even when they clash with our values. This constant performance can be exhausting. It takes a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. The key is to be aware of the masks we wear and to make a conscious effort to be true to ourselves. Deception is a part of human nature. We learn to lie from a young age. Sometimes our lies are harmless, white lies told to spare someone's feelings or avoid conflict, but other times our lies are more sinister. Calculated deceptions designed to manipulate or exploit others for personal gain. We lie to get ahead in our careers. We lie to protect our reputations. We lie to cover up our mistakes. The more we lie, the easier it becomes. Eventually, we can lose sight of the truth altogether. The internet has created new opportunities for deception. Ambition can be a powerful motivator. It drives us to achieve great things, to reach for the stars. But ambition can also be a double-edged sword. When pursued at all costs, it can lead to ruthlessness, greed, and a callous disregard for the well-being of others. History is full of examples of the leaders who let their ambition consume them. The pursuit of power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. The key is to find a balance between ambition and integrity. Power is intoxicating. It can corrupt even the most well-intentioned individuals. When we have power over others, it's easy to abuse it, to exploit our position for personal gain, to silence dissent and punish those who challenge our authority. We see this abuse of power in all walks of life, from corrupt politicians to abusive bosses. Power, unchecked, tends to corrupt. The Stanford prison experiment provided a chilling illustration of how easily power can corrupt. In this experiment, college students were randomly assigned roles as either guards or prisoners in a simulated prison environment. The results were shocking, and the experiment had to be stopped after just 6 days. It is a cautionary tale for us all, a reminder to be vigilant in the face of power and to speak out against injustice. We arrive in the world fragile and dependent. A baby's cry, a primal plea for warmth and comfort. In those early moments, a mother's touch, soft and reassuring, forges a bond, deep and enduring. This is the foundation of love, the purest expression of our humanity. As we grow, we discover different forms of love, the playful affection of siblings, the fierce loyalty of friends. Each relationship adds a layer to our understanding of this complex emotion. We learn to give love and to receive it in return. Romantic love, passionate and all-consuming, sweeps us off our feet. It is a potent cocktail of desire, longing, and joy. In the arms of another, we find solace, intimacy, and the promise of shared dreams. We are social animals hardwired for connection. From the earliest hunter-gatherer societies to our modern globalized world, humans have always sought out the company of others. We form tribes, communities, and nations united by shared values, beliefs, and goals. These social bonds are essential to our well-being. They provide us with a sense of belonging, purpose, and security. The simple act of sharing a meal, a story, or a laugh can forge a powerful connection between individuals. For all our flaws, humans are also capable of extraordinary acts of kindness and generosity. Every day, people around the world put the needs of others before their own, demonstrating the inherent goodness that resides within us. A stranger stopping to help someone in need, a volunteer dedicating their time to a worthy cause, a donor giving blood to save a life. These acts of selflessness, often performed without expectation of reward or recognition, remind us of the better angels of our nature. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is at the heart of our capacity for compassion. When we can truly see the world through the eyes of another, we are more likely to act with kindness and understanding. This capacity for empathy is not limited to those we know and love. It can extend to strangers, to animals, even to the planet itself. It is in these moments of interconnectedness that we recognize the true potential of our shared humanity. Empathy is more than just a feeling. It is a skill that can be learned and cultivated. By paying attention to the needs of others, listening with an open heart, and practicing compassion in our daily lives, we can strengthen our capacity for empathy and create a more kind and caring world. The language of empathy is universal. A gentle touch, a warm smile, a listening ear. These simple gestures can speak volumes, conveying understanding, support, and love. When we communicate with empathy, we build bridges instead of walls. We create a safe space for vulnerability and authenticity. We foster connection and trust, the foundations of strong and healthy relationships. In a world often characterized by division and conflict, empathy is more important than ever. It is the key to unlocking our shared humanity, to building bridges of understanding, and to creating a more just and compassionate world for all. A baby's first cry, a symphony of new life, a mother's gaze filled with awe and wonder. We enter this world small and vulnerable, dependent on others for our every need. Our early years are a time of rapid growth and development. We learn to walk, to talk, to interact with the world around us. Our senses awaken. The world is a kaleidoscope of sights, sounds, and smells. Every day brings new discoveries, new challenges, and new joys. Childhood is a time for play, for exploration, for boundless imagination. We build forts out of blankets, turn cardboard boxes into spaceships, and create entire worlds in our minds. We are free from the constraints of adult responsibility, free to dream big and embrace the magic of the everyday. But childhood is not always idyllic. Some children face hardship and adversity from a young age. Poverty, abuse, and neglect can cast a long shadow over these formative years. It is a reminder that not all journeys begin on equal footing. Section 2. The dance of youth, adolescence, a time of tumultuous change. Our bodies transform, hormones surge. We navigate the choppy waters of identity formation, trying to figure out who we are and where we fit in. Friendships intensify, peer pressure mounts. We test boundaries, push limits, and yearn for independence. The world feels full of possibility, both exhilarating and terrifying. We fall in and out of love, experiencing the highs of first crushes and the heartbreaks of rejection. We grapple with questions of right and wrong, searching for meaning and purpose in a world that often feels confusing and contradictory. Education takes center stage. We absorb knowledge, explore different subjects, and develop critical thinking skills. The world opens up as we discover new passions, talents, and interests. The seeds of future aspirations are sown. For some, adolescence is a time of rebellion. We challenge authority, question the status quo, and experiment with different identities. We may make mistakes, but we learn from them, shaping ourselves into the adults we are to become. Section 3, the autumn years, adulthood. The weight of responsibility settles upon our shoulders. We embark on careers, pursue romantic relationships, and start families of our own. The cycle of life continues. We find joy in providing for our loved ones, in contributing to our communities, and in making our mark on the world. Our bodies begin to show the passage of time. Wrinkles form, hair turns grey. We confront our own mortality, recognizing the preciousness of each passing day. We strive for balance, Juggling the demands of work, family, and personal fulfillment, we witness the aging and passing of our parents and elders, a poignant reminder of our own impermanence. We grapple with loss and grief, learning to navigate the complexities of life and death, but adulthood is not without its rewards. We experience the deep satisfaction of achieving our goals, of building a life filled with love, purpose, and meaning. We find wisdom in the lessons learned along the way, appreciating the simple joys and enduring connections that bring richness to our lives. Section 4. The Evening of Life, Old Age, a time for reflection, for gratitude, for the quiet wisdom that comes with a life well lived. We may retire from our careers, our children grown and flown the nest. Our pace slows, we savor the simple pleasures. A warm cup of tea, a good book, the company of loved ones. Our bodies may ache, our minds may not be as sharp as they once were, but there is a certain grace and dignity that comes with age. We have seen it all, experienced the full spectrum of human emotions, and emerged on the other side with a profound appreciation for the preciousness of life. We share our stories, passing down wisdom and traditions to younger generations. We become keepers of history, living testaments to the resilience of the human spirit. Death, once a distant concept, now looms closer. We make peace with our own mortality, recognizing that it is an inevitable part of the circle of life. And when our time comes, we hope to depart this world surrounded by love, our legacy woven into the fabric of those we leave behind. Survival, it's our most basic instinct. At the heart of survival lies a fundamental need, food. What we eat, how we obtain it, has shaped our history and cultures. From hunter-gatherers to modern farmers, the quest for sustenance is constant. Early humans developed ingenious methods of hunting and gathering. Tools brought down large game. Keen eyes identified edible plants. Agriculture transitioned us from nomads to settlers. This shift led to civilizations, with villages growing into cities. Yet the struggle for food security remains a pressing global challenge. Food is much more than mere sustenance. It is a vibrant tapestry woven into the fabric of our cultures. Unique flavors and culinary traditions tantalize our senses. A steaming bowl of Vietnamese pho speaks of a rich history. The fiery kick of a Thai curry reflects centuries of culinary artistry. Each bite is a journey, a sensory exploration of a culture's history. These communal experiences remind us of the power of food to connect us. The survival of our species depends on another primal urge, reproduction. This fundamental drive, woven into our very being, finds expression in the intricate dance of desire, attraction, and love. From the subtle cues of courtship to the passionate embrace of intimacy, human mating rituals are as varied as the cultures from which they spring. In some cultures, arranged marriages, often orchestrated by families, prioritize social stability and shared values. In others, love, a whirlwind of emotion and personal connection, reigns supreme, guiding individuals towards partners who ignite their souls. Courtship rituals, a delicate dance of attraction, vary widely. A shy glance across a crowded room, a bold declaration of affection. Gifts, carefully chosen, convey admiration. Shared laughter, a spark of connection, deepens intimacy. The human body, sculpted by evolution, plays a key role in this intricate dance. Subtle pheromones, undetectable to our conscious minds, whisper messages of attraction. Physical features, shaped by genetics and influenced by cultural preferences, draw us to potential mates. We have journeyed from the first cry of a newborn to the quiet wisdom of old age. We have explored the soaring heights of human achievement and the shadowy depths of our failings. We have witnessed the enduring power of love and the destructive nature of hate. Through it all, one truth remains constant: the enduring mystery of the human experience. We are storytellers, inventors, explorers, and it is up to each of us to shape that legacy. The enduring mystery of the human experience is not something to be solved, but rather a journey to be embraced.